Welcome back to another Medieval Dynasty journey, everyone. As we are getting close to leaving this beautiful Christmas weather, we actually had a few blizzards come our way, which was definitely unexpected, but we managed to pull it through nonetheless. Anyhow, come next season, I will prioritize my time on farming and expanding my landscapes. Furthermore, I have noticed that my villagers at this very given moment are not very thrilled with me being the ruler, the king. Which tells me that I have been so drawn and focused on making money and selling goods to my neighbor next door, so much so that I failed to realize that some of my people have been neglected. I gave them duties, I gave them food and water, gave them home, but I keep on hearing sadness all around my village, so we gotta fix that. We gotta do better. Looking at my management chart here for just a second, there always seems to be room for improvement, and that's exactly what I want to focus on. I know for a fact that I need to have a diner here, a place where all of them could gather together after a long day of work and have a reunion, have little conversations. I've already cleared some space and found a great place actually in my village to have it. The problem is I'm not developed enough to have it. My person is also aging and getting old as time goes on, and if I prioritize my finances right now and don't look into other things, such as expanding my family or expand other areas in my life, who will then take my place when the time comes, right? Because in this game, you can lose your character not just to a danger outside of your village, but also to Mother Nature, which is a very scary thing. So to fix that, I found a wife, and on top of that, ironically, 2 other people in my village are getting married and now expecting kids. So we're about to have kids running around the village. And as a side note, I've been annoyingly spending way too much wood to heat homes, and to reduce wood consumption in this village, I decided to begin to insulate every window in this village. And that should reduce it in fair amounts. Obviously, there's a lot more that can be done to insulate someone's home, but for now, I'm just closing off every single window in this village. Later in the game, I will probably add carpets and whatnot. For now, windows should just do the trick. I need to go and farm for copper as well at some point. The lady I used to sell all my meat to has officially run out of money, so she can't pay me any longer. But on the bright side, the items that she provides and sells to me now is way better and high quality stuff. Way better than it has ever been, which tells me that I have established a really good trust with her. I still technically haven't done any quests besides the 2, and that would include the tutorial. I feel like I'd have to start doing stuff for the king because I want to be able to name my village at some point very soon and become official, so to speak. But in order to do that, I have to be in good shape and terms with king and get his permission. And since I haven't done anything with the king besides just paying my taxes every spring season, I'm sure he expects more out of me. Also, my fisherman position that just recently opened up in my village has brought me a lot of fish. And I had no clue about this, but fish gives you a hunger boost that a normal served meat wouldn't, on the other hand, which is very neat. So obtaining fish may not come easy, it may take some time to make up those efforts. It gives you a substantial hunger boost. Also, as I was exploring the forest around my village, I noticed a cave. And guess what's in that cave, you guys? Grizzlies. I'm gonna have to hunt them down individually. I know for a fact that there's 2 of them because I've seen them, because that could potentially be a very dangerous situation for one of my villagers. I stay optimistic and hopeful that we don't see any of that happening, but better be safe than sorry, as they say. One of my villagers was already shot before by someone else, and I received compensation for it. But still, my villagers are my main priority here, and I'm trying to do anything I can to keep them safe. Also, something off track here, but the idea of losing my character at some point in this game that I'm currently playing as sounds horrible. I know that day is coming, and it's unavoidable, but just think about it. Everything we've built here, all the blood, sweat, and tears, was done by this guy. And all of this will at some point be transferred over to his son or daughter. And that is a part of this game. You reproduce and keep the legacy of the previous king alive. And the idea of knowing that the guy you're seeing on the screen has started from nothing, and now we pick up people from streets, those in need, and give them a second chance at life, is very endearing. But this is why the game is called Dynasty, right? It's all about the journey and how far you've come. Oh, and just random side note, in 4 days, I've put about 25 hours into this game. That is crazy. I guess if you guys have any questions about this, feel free to ask in the comments section. But for now, I'll leave you to it.